John Deere moldboard plows are a product of science, skill, craftsmanship, and tradition. That tradition goes back to 1837, when a young frontier blacksmith named John Deere made plows that did consistently good work where other plows failed completely. Today, that tradition is one of the most valued possessions of the great progressive organization that bears the pioneer blacksmith's honored name. That's why no effort ever is spared to make sure that John Deere plows are best in every way, a fact you can use to your own advantage when you choose your new plow. The unusually complete John Deere plow line includes F100 series 2 to 5 bottom integral plows for larger tractors, 1 to 3 bottom integral plows for smaller tractors with correct 3-point hitch, and 2 to 6 bottom tractor-drawn plows. All have truss frame construction for maximum strength and rigidity without excessive weight, beef without bulk. In addition, most have a welded box section diagonal frame truss for positive unyielding alignment in the toughest plowing conditions. High carbon heat-treated steel is used wherever needed, another assurance of shock-absorbing strength. John Deere truss frame construction also provides exceptional trash clearance. For instance, F100 series integral plows have at least 21-inch fore and aft clearance. The F130 special trash plow has a full 28 inches, and F600 drawn plows have up to 24.5 inches. F100 and F600 series plows have a minimum of 28-inch clearance between share points and the box truss. John Deere plows also have more than average clearance above and behind the mold boards, minimizing plugging at this troublesome point in heavy trash. This ample frame clearance permits full vertical and fore and aft adjustment of the coulters. John Deere moldboard plows have unusually light draft, which of course cuts tractor fuel bills. Many farmers report they are pulling an extra bottom with the same tractor, or plowing 1 gear faster since they switched to a John Deere plow. Most important among reasons for this light draft are John Deere high-speed light draft bottoms. These are the best general-purpose bottoms John Deere has ever produced. They also are the lightest draft general-purpose bottoms ever to carry the John Deere name. They take depth fast and hold it in hard, stubborn ground at maximum plowing speeds. They're super strong, too, really heavy-duty bottoms by comparison. You're due for a pleasant surprise when you learn the moderate price of replacement plowshares. These are quality shares manufactured on automatic machines which sharply reduce production costs. This saving is passed on to you. Cutting edges are beveled like a hollow ground knife to increase suction and maintain sharpness as wear occurs. Careful heat treating assures maximum toughness and durability. And the front is surface conditioned by peening with steel shot, so it will take land polish quickly. Another thing you like is the speed and ease of precise adjustment of John Deere plows. You know that proper adjustment assures the most uniform and most productive tillage, that it helps to reduce draft to a minimum, and spares you from the constant tiresome fight to hold the plow to its work. John Deere moldboard plows are available with sure trip safety standards. These provide more positive protection than the best release type hitches in stony or stumpy conditions. And they are more convenient. If a bottom trips, just back the tractor until the standard snaps back into plowing position. They have no delicate settings or fragile parts to cause trouble. The activating leaf spring is not subject to excessive flexing and consequent weakening. It stays good as new after long, hard service. Will the operator please turn the record? Heavy-duty trip standards also are available. They have heat-treated side plates and standards intended to meet the toughest conditions in which moldboard plows are used. All John Deere trip standards can be hand-tripped with an ordinary wrench and swung back and up for convenience in changing shares. Rigid standards are available for use where stumps, stones, or other obstacles are not a problem. F100 series integral plows are designed for use with the John Deere quick coupler. Just back the tractor until the coupler hook enters the plow mast and lower hitch hooks are under the crossbar. Raise the plow to high transport clearance and away you go. Even without the quick coupler, telescoping lower links of the John Deere universal 3-point hitch permit easy attaching without heavy lifting. You like the governed load and depth control of John Deere tractors. Its action is so smooth, you'll hardly notice it, as it increases traction when the plow strikes heavier ground. Optional equipment to assure best work includes these trash boards, which improve covering in trashy conditions and have less draft than ground-penetrating covering devices. Landside root cutters undercut the furrow slice to be turned by the next bottom, shearing even heavy taproots while they are still anchored. They also aid penetration and neutralize side draft in heavy soils. Moldboard pads turn the furrow slice more abruptly when you're plowing at slower speeds. Weed hooks hold down trash and heavy green manure crops for complete coverage. Remember, there's a full choice of John Deere integral moldboard plows. Everything from 1 to 3 bottom plows for the John Deere 1010 and other small tractors, up to this big 5 with 80-inch total cut for the John Deere 4010. This integral trash plow has full 28-inch undertruss and fore and aft clearance. Here's another special plow, a 3-bottom crawler plow with offset hitch crossbar for use with John Deere agricultural crawler tractors. What's more, the exceptionally complete line of John Deere plows includes F600 series drawn plows in 4 types. These are standard duty plows with 3 or 4 bottoms. Special 3-bottom plows with the same hitch and wheel equipment as standard duty plows, but with increased fore and aft clearance and heavier frames. Heavy-duty plows with 3 to 5 bottoms, and 4, 5, and 6-bottom heavy-duty full-clearance plows with overframe axles for plowing as deep as 14 inches where conditions permit. All are available with your choice of stiff standards, sure trip safety standards, or heavy-duty trip standards. All have 28-inch clearance between the share points and the box truss to pass heavy trash. And all but standard duty plows have 24.5-inch fore and aft clearance. Exceptional strength and rigidity are assured by truss frame design and this overframe box truss. As with John Deere integral plows, high-speed light draft bottoms assure top-notch soil conditioning plus real fuel economy. Line of draft hitching controls side draft for easy work even in the most obstinate soils. And adjustments are simple, precise, and adequate not only for normal but for marginal conditions. F600 series drawn plows are available with convenient hydraulic control. with this dependable, fully enclosed power lift clutch, or with this exceptionally efficient reduction gear clutch with constant lift and governed drop. Good, fast, low-cost tillage. That's the story in a nutshell of John Deere Moldboard plows. If you want soil conditioning that pays off at harvest time, choose a John Deere plow. If you like fuel-saving light draft, choose a John Deere plow. And if you also insist on convenience, dependability, and the pleasure that comes from owning fine equipment, then a John Deere plow will completely fill your order. Let's make a date to demonstrate one of these fine plows right on your own farm soon.